Hi. Today is day 6 of 75 day challenge, 75 days challenge of me sharing my personal practice with you. Last time I know I said day 6, but it was actually day 5. Today is day 6. Yeah. Um, the intention of sharing this practice this way, my personal practice this way, is for me to be able to reach out and reach in to find my voice, my words, to share with the world how I view a movement practice. Details about me are in the notes, the description. And with that, I'm going to just begin. As I always do, beginning with checking in with myself, checking in with the body. I haven't hid the fact that the last few months have been really stressful, and that stress has been showing up in my body. And my movement practice as a therapist, as a yoga facilitator, my belief is that your practice can hold you, your practice can show you the way, your practice can make that space for you to be with whatever is arising for you. And with this series, I'm also, as far as I can, opening up myself, bearing myself, like how I use my own philosophy that I use as a yoga therapist, as a therapist and a yoga facilitators with others, how I'm using it for myself. So there is anxiety, there is stress that is showing up in different ways in my body, like indigestion and fatigue and whatnot. My body is telling me, I feel like I want to empty. Today I want to start by emptying first. I have this desire to do no music, just staying with my thoughts. I'm not against music, I love music. I have some amazing, according to me, amazing playlists on my Spotify. I've been into making playlists for like more than 20 years. This practice, my personal practice, is about staying with myself, my thoughts, the voices in my head. I've also been thinking about transition. The stress, the stress that I'm experiencing right now is because of the uncertainty in this transition. And this uncertainty for me has high stakes. So that's why the level of stress and anxiety, where I feel like I can't keep going through this again and again and again. And the more I go through it, in some ways I'm becoming stronger, but in some ways I'm also getting really tired. So there is both exist. Both exist. I'm getting better and better with holding uncertainty, but at the same time I'm like, I can't do this anymore. This is it. This is it. This is it. Something different has to come out of it. That's the feeling I'm getting. Like something, I need to be able to go deeper, dive deeper, and bring something more stable out of this. Something more, something that I can hold on to. I need something that is me, that I can hold on to, something that is within me that I know that I can hold on to, and face these waves. Because I'm not a saint, right? We live in a world right now, in today's times. We live in times where we can hold the knowledge of the sages. We don't need to be, we don't, that it doesn't need to be packaged in another way. We can hold, I feel we have that ability to hold the knowledge that comes from our subcontinent, that informs yoga and other practices, without without fully giving up on a life that is comfortable. Oh, I didn't expect me to go into my story. Why am I going into my story? I'm somehow revisiting this. I spent time in the mountains, and I considered just staying there, you know, just staying there and being of service there in the mountains, while also giving up on all these things that you need to stay, you need to live the life that I was living, like not like a rich life, but like of a woman, and being independent and being an artist, and all that. And then when I was there, I realized this is so important for me. This was so important for me that I cannot run away from it. I need to face the ways of the world without judging it, the best I can, the best I can. Like, hold on to who I am and also navigate the world. with all its goods and bads. And in that process, or part of that process, is this what I'm going through, this uncertainty and stability being time and again thrown off my ground by the system, or the system pulling the ground beneath me. But I keep going, keep going. So this yet another transition, yet another difficult transition. How can I navigate that with slowness, with the knowing that I have about myself? I know what I am. With that innate wisdom and sense of awareness, sense of being able to just step outside myself and see myself while I experience myself, not being disconnected, but be able to observe myself in connection to the pain and frustration that I'm feeling. How do I stay with it and allow that to build more strength? How do I keep pushing the edges without collapsing? I notice how I'm bringing in some play within my yoga structure. So maybe that's the message for me, bringing in play. How can I continue to make space for play? What does that even mean with regard to what I'm experiencing right now in this phase of my life? The fatigue, the not anymore, I can't do this again and again. While I move through that to find some semblance of stability, what does play mean? Oh. I want to try that again. Mm. Mm. Mhm. Feels different this time. I'm trying to repeat that exact feeling that I had, but yeah, maybe this is what I was doing. space, especially with winter coming in. The body tends to like just, I don't know, it's something like crystallizing, hardening in a way that I feel like that doesn't feel good. That causes actually pain and more tension. So that felt like uh, a good warm up for me, like warm energy reaching to from the center to the ends of my limbs and also the edges of my body. Where do I want to go from here? Stretch my quads. Nice twist. Holding it there for a little bit more. Feel like I'm ready to deepen that. Yeah, go deeper with this today. Other side. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Pressing both feet into the floor and towards each other. Ow, nice. feel the heat building up. I can feel the heat on my cheeks. My body intuitively went into this exhale. It made like a nice soft shape, O shape with the mouth, and the exhale was regulated, and it feels regulating. That's what I'm gonna stay with. Allowing my body to intuitively feel into, not allowing it to intuitively feel. What am I saying? I'm seeing. I'm allowing myself to see the breath patterns that my body is making right now to regulate. So that's what it needs. That's what I need. I'm gonna inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. I'm gonna just continue that. What I need is the energy to keep going. keep going, keep the faith, continue to trust in the process, and just by simply making space for myself, my body, to feel that through the practice. See, notice how I am comforting myself. This wasn't thought of me rubbing my forehead. This spot here, I didn't think of it. This is just naturally. I'm doing that and I'm telling myself, you got this. You got this. Being my own parent. Maybe I'm reparenting. And this can break into. I was actually going to close the practice, but see, my body's like, wait a minute. This is your play. Remember, I was asking about play in the beginning? I have this urge to follow you. I don't know who you are, but I have this urge to follow you. Even though I say I don't know who you are, I think that is me. Not another version of me, that is me. That is me waiting for me to go. But what is stopping me? What is stopping me? Welcome to the world of a creative